pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This game being played at Wembley Stadium, which is, in the eyes of so very many, the venue as far as football is historically concerned. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because...
Felix! Oh, extraordinary!
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Shaw, Konsa, Gallagher, Shaw with the crossfield ball. He's got options out wide. Lovely feet. Has a look and plays it in. Bowen. Tries to get it clear. Rice. Gallagher. Across the field it goes.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Portugal trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Pinged forward. Alexander-Arnold. Stones. Bowen. Konsa tries to get it forward quickly. Shaw. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Bowen goes long. Bowen has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Shaw. Konsa. Gallagher. Well weighted. Going through, it's Kane! And for a moment, time stood still. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Gallagher, played out to the right. Chance to shoot. Now the cross. And that has been cleared. Oh, Bellingham! And in again. Sticks it away. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Costa reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
England have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, unsurprisingly,
Gonzalo Ramos! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Gallagher. Forward it goes. And help's available out wide. João Felix. Bruno Fernandes. It's Fernandes! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Shaw plays it over to the other flank. Stones. Rice. Stones. Bowen. And it's Shaw. Bellingham. Going for goal! Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to.
Oh, terrible pass. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Mendes drives it forward. Gallagher hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Kane. Bellingham just brushed off the ball there. Looking to break out here. Rafael Leao. That's really nice. Now, what next? And it's played forward. Bellingham has created one goal already. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
We're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Looks to thread it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedro Neto. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rice, who has made his impact already. João Felix. Well played, he saw that coming. Stones. Alexander-Arnold. Komsa. Bowen. Komsa. Shaw switches it towards the other side. Nuno Mendes.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Bernardo Silva. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Pedro Neto. And Joao Felix. Hoists it high. Danilo just wouldn't be beaten there. Pepe. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot plays it forward. That'll be a throw. Joao Felix delivers. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Shaw. Stones tries to switch the play. Bowen, has he picked him out? Heads it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Saka is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Shaw does well to read it and intercepts. Konsa. Gallagher. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Saka. And it's Kane. Bellingham. Gallagher. Saka plays it out to the flank. Pedro Neto. Crunching tackle. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Promising cross.
That's a case of crossing and hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Bellingham keeps everyone guessing. Chance to shoot. And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Portugal have it back and they can go again. Pedro Neto. Oh, real chance! Danilo cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Bowen. Trippier with a long pass. Bowen. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Ramos. That's the through ball. It's got through. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Looking crossfit. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal Huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their...
Tanpa ku sadar ku mulai bertanya, jika terulang akankah sama?
Merah bibir kamu, kau pun lirik aku, seperti bawah lampu. Kau bisikan kamu, apa yang kau mau, dia atau aku, garam atau madu. Hold my hand, don't tell your friends. Cerita kemarin, ku ingat permanen, manismu kayak permen. I hope this never ends. Oh, can you be my queen, and I'll be the Spider-Man. Sakit dadaku, ku mulai merindu. Ku bayangkan jika kamu tidur di sampingku, di malam yang semu, pejamkan mataku. Ku bayangkan tubuhmu jika di pelukanku. Sakit dadaku, ku mulai merindu. Ku bayangkan jika kamu tidur di sampingku, di malam yang semu, dan ku pejamkan mataku. Ku bayangkan tubuhmu jika di pelukanku.
Malam chaos ini, ku terasa sepi, tak mau sendiri. I need you here with me. Aku pilih madu manis kayak kamu. Ciratu. Tell my friends about you, tapi tunggu dulu. Ku masih meragu, kamu menggabung. Wanna be with you, berjalani dulu. Wanna be with you.
Sakit dadaku, ku mulai merindu. Ku bayangkan jika kamu tidur di sampingku, di malam yang semu, pejamkan mataku. Ku bayangkan tubuhmu jika di pelukanku. Sakit dadaku, ku mulai merindu. Ku bayangkan jika kamu tidur di sampingku, di malam yang semu, dan ku pejamkan mataku. Ku bayangkan tubuhmu jika di pelukanku.
Good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. The folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. The iconic arch, a symbol of Wembley Stadium, the home of football. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem, now to match it. this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market. Often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Coman. Going through. Coman. No foul, says the referee. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Williams provides an outlet. He's got rid of that. Crunching tackle. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Klaus. Dembele. Rodri.
Well, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Merino. Pedri. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Could move up a gear here. Klaus. Pedri. Merino. Forward it goes. Cucurella. Merino. Pedri. And here's Morata. It's Morata! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Massive leap! It's broken loose. Cucurella gets into the right position to intercept. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Camavinga. And the counter is on. And it's Morata. Williams! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Williams certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Koundé. Morata. Pedri. Nico Williams. Just brushed off the ball there. Hernandez. Nico Williams. Rodri. Breaks on here. Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Hernandez. Coman. Get that clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. Back into the middle. And it's Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Free kick. Camavinga. Rabiot crosses one in. Timely intervention. He could be in here. No mistake. Offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper sends it forward. Good ball. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Klaus. Lenormand. Rodri. Lenormand. Correa. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the counter-attack is on for France. Now it's Coman. It's come through. Morata. And back to base. Saliba.
Spain really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Koundé. That'll be a throw. Now it's Morata. Morata plays it out to the wing. Merino. Correa crosses. Oh, looking for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Coman. Hernandez. Camavinga. Dembele. He's had a goal! And he's there to hoof it away. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Camavinga gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rodri. Here's Morata. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Rodri. And it's Morata! Straight at the keeper.
Morata simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Cucurella. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Hernandez. Now it's Coma. Mbappe. Cucurella can hoist it clear. Now a chance to break. Cucurella moves it over to the other flank. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Albeit perhaps momentary. Nico Williams. Coman battles to win it back. Williams. Nicely controlled. A real chance to break. Cucurella. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Merino. Ferran Torres. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rodri. Merino. He goes long. Played into space out wide. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
And he's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Spain take the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
And here's Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out. Great lead! And it's wrapped. It's one!
France refuse to throw the towel in. They're not going down without a fight.
Oh, good interception. Pedri. Rodri goes looking. Just 5 minutes left. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
It's a decent ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Spain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that has put paid to that. Klaus. Merino. Ferran Torres. Ball through needs to be good here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. It's off target and by quite a way. Carvajal. Pedri. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Merino, over to the left, receives it from behind, and the finish! It's broken in for the pieces! That's offside, yes it is.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Merino, Pedri, Mbappe, Dembele, hoists it high, managed to get it away. Camavinga up for the header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Cucurella drives it forward. Koundé. Gone for a throw-in. Ferran Torres. And here's Morata. Coman. And it's Dembele. Koundé. Still goalless at the moment. Played back in, and it's been taken straight back. Mbappe! Get a throw in. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. will be played into the penalty area. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. He's through. Merino. Right through the middle. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Has a goal! Coleman. Now the counter. Camavinga spreads it towards the left. Merino hoists it forward. And it's Rabiot. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe, and he's there to cut it out. Cucurella. Ferran Torres, approaching the half-hour mark. Ferran Torres, Pedri, plays it out to the wing, gets up to head it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Played out to the right, back into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri tries to clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Ferran Torres. Rabiot battles to win it back. Pedri. Merino. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Up to meet it! Attempt, it's the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Koundé. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Rodri. There's a long ball. Has a hit! Goal! Spain!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the...
Mbappe! And he's there to make a great save.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And the ball is out of play. Cucurella. The normal. Merino. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Coleman. Dembele. Klaus. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rodri. And it's played forward. Laporte. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Especially going forward, it wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Nico Williams. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Merino. Pedri. Carvajal. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Upamecano. Coman. Rabiot. Camavinga. A great save, real class.
The keeper really...
And it's hoisted clear. He's pinged one through here. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Morata is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And that's been levered clear. He's had a shot! That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Klaus. Turns and goes back.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Camavinga. Rabiot. Now it's Coman. Coman proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Laporte gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Ferran Torres. It's got through and hits one! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expert.
And didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Spain get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Klaus. Rabiot. Ball's gone out of play. Time for a change in personnel. It's a throw. Saliba. Klaus. Good ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's over his hit.
second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
Merino, Pedri, Nico Williams, Carvajal, Merino, Pedri. He could be in here. Oh, the ball's come loose. He's looked long this time. Ball's great leap. They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. In by Klaus. This could be their final throw of the dice. So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy level...
Up he gets! It's a goal! You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Camavinga. And now they can launch a counter. Laporte. So that's it. It is all over. France beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. Just not good enough on so many levels.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.